Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ZSR. It's number 3 this time, and welcome to... Wait, why am I not hearing myself? Oh, there we go, sorry. I was kind of confused. 2 restreams at the same time. Welcome back to the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 5 tournament. It's Qualifier number 3, and we're happy to report that we are closing in on the 32 people needed for the bigger bracket stage. And it's looking fly. So without further ado, because y'all don't want to listen to me and hear me talk, but you want to see some action, let's send it over to Godling and to Mongol, who know a lot more, and switch to the layout. It's all yours. Take it away.
Oh boy, it's the start of something big, aka the third qualifier. Are you ready for this, Godling?
This is going to be a good one. Qualifiers until now have been like awesome, so let's hope this one has some good surprises.
And we have 4 amazing runners. I've heard. We have Armageddon, Shizuka, Randomizer, and some little guy called Gymnast. Never heard of that guy.
Never.
Never. Maybe he's an out for that Ferg lady guy. Who knows?
Who knows?
But they're all fantastic runners. We're gonna have some fun today. I think we're gonna have more fun than I'm thinking, honestly, because it could be a really bad seed. It could be a really good seed. We don't know yet. We're gonna find out.
For we know we can get like a really bad item to start.
Oh yeah, that is the truth. And we're starting. By the way, in this season, we now have a bunch of ints, which should probably have a command in chat. So,
and it's the first item is delivery bag, which is good since mail is actually in play.
And, and Gymnast warping before taking ints.
Interesting.
That is
course of action.
Yeah, that is an interesting course of action. Probably gonna take them when he lands in the boat. Oh, changing the time to night straight away.
That is interesting.
Oh, yeah, we do have a bunch of fancy skins in this rando, and some of them do actually change the King of Red Lions. I think that one is called the Queen of White Swans or Blue Swans. I'm not sure.
Definitely
Jim's starting with Waiting for Mila.
Wow, that's...
it's bold. I kind of like it.
Yeah. Instantly getting storage as well.
And going down to... Oh my god.
Okay, this is new.
This is new.
Yeah.
Basically, currently we're gonna do door cancel at some point.
So just to explain why Randomizer is warping to Mother and Child and then warping out, is that we've got this season CTMC, which is chest
to
match
content matches type.
Matches type, that's it, yeah.
So basically, if we have a brown chest, it means that there's going to be nothing inside of it. If we have a spiky chest, it means, well, you want that chest. If we have a blue chest only inside of dungeons, we're going to have a small key or a big key inside. So it is one way of learning the ints. I'm not going to lie. That is an interesting way of doing ints.
I mean, it's a good thing. I feel like that's just going to, like, go by and just be good.
I like that. I really like that. Also, we have the ints, our dear tracker called from made a list for us. So the Crescent is on the way of Calidemus. Dodgy item is on the way of Golden. Windfall is on the way of Elmrock, and Outset is on the way of Elmrock. Cliff Plateau is foolish. Edstone is foolish. Ice Ring is foolish. Fire Mountain is foolish. Ganon's main base tower. Ganon's tower base is a chart. And for them, the 413 trunk is a silver rupee. Windfall Bumpy is a shield. That's interesting to know. Needle Cave is a skull. hammer or a skull necklace. I'm not sure on that one.
Yeah.
Necklace. It's
Skull
a skull
necklace.
necklace. Thank you. Windfall's Nary is only a heart. Dodgy folding platform room is a small key. And the mail from Orca is another heart. And this grandma's basement is apparently something.
Okay, so bombs on Armageddon underneath Grandma's house.
Oh, that's nice. And we got Gymnast opening that chest to Tingle statue.
Tingle statue for Jim inside the auction house. Jim also got the wallet from
that's not bad.
Mila, so not Mila, I don't remember her name. He got the wallet, so he's gonna get a mail as well.
Yeah, that's a piece of mail. Oh, and we're role flipping Jamu's cave.
Shizuka also got a Tingle statue from where was it? Island Dinspearl, also on a mail.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of items. Also, there's a spiky one on the raft there on Jaboon's cave. So more items. It's a piece of the Triforce.
Okay, so bomb mail is Dinspearl.
Oh my god. Something that's a sphere, just leading to another sphere. I like it.
Jaboon's cave is the shard, yeah. Saw that. So, what's on Beetle? Tingle statue as well.
Yeah, to be clear on the hints from earlier, we get the hints from talking to King of the Red Lion at the beginning of the seed, or doing whatever Jim did.
We have 4 Tingle statues already.
Well, yeah. We almost assemble all 5 pieces of the unstoppable Tingolia, you know? It's gonna be bad. And looks like there's nothing at the end of the jail today. Sorry, I'm used to commentating the night. And time to make a day for Gymnast. Meanwhile, we have
to get the mail, so we'll see what wallet mail is. And also
sailing to Diamond Step. Gonna do the nice little trick that we do with the Octo there to get on top of the island. Basically, you jump in the middle of the whirlpool and it warps you to the top of the island. So you don't need your not grappling hook, your hook shot anymore. I'm very confused about grapple and hook shot because in French, both of them are called grappe.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember as a child just confused, like playing the game. It was horrible.
I'm still confused to this day. That's how bad it is. And Jim starting the quest to catch all of the kids.
And we
have doing a Lenzo door cancel, looks like it. Well, at least setting up for one.
Oh, okay, there's one good item here. Oh, no, wait, that's useless.
Well, let's see. Another Tingle statue.
Wait, we've got 5. We've got the location for all 5.
Well, I guess we're seeing Ankle early today. And Shizuka made it to the top of Lenzo's house. The only bad thing about this strat is that nothing was up there today, and also that Lenzo stays sad.
Yeah.
But who knows? Maybe we'll need to go back up at some point to take a picture. It is quite possible.
Maybe. We already have a Picto box, so.
Yeah. And she's and Randomizer peeking the chest on Needle Rock Island doesn't seem to be. Well, it could be something. We don't have the items to find out yet because I didn't quite see what it looked like.
We can see on Jim's side that walls are inexistent in video games as well.
Yeah. Well, walls are just a suggestion, and most of us say no to walls. Remember, kids, say no to walls. Yeah, there's a There's quite a few things that are a little weird about these qualifiers, but basically everyone has the chance of running 4 races that could count towards their total, and their total is calculated according to their position relative to the first 2 or 3 runners, if I remember. So it's every qualifier is different, and they're compared between each other.
Triforce Chard on
That's Island of Steel.
Isle of Syria.
I always forget that one too. Don't worry.
I am really confused. I've run the game like 3 times this week, but still forget the island names.
I mean, I've just tracked an island as a different island before. That's beautiful. Yeah, and this is a good thing to mention in chat. This is actually qualifier 3 out of 8. There's going to be another one tomorrow. There's another one on Monday. And then it's going to be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had a moment in my head where I was like, what is samedi in English? Jesus.
We have Jim who took a picture, so we'll see if the picto box actually helps for anything. Shield, that's good.
Ooh, that is interesting.
It's needed, so it's good.
I'd like to say that behind Pictobox there will be 2 shields because Pompey. Oh no, wait, we had a hint for that. Pompey and Vera. That is them.
Oh yeah.
Jim has talked to King of Red Lions in a different way. Instead of waiting for Mila completely, he basically did the beginning of door cancel and got through the ends while waiting for Mila, which is a pretty interesting strat, not gonna lie.
Go hammer on bees. Killer bees.
Yeah, the killer bees. Who doesn't like the good killer bees?
Providing for us.
Yeah.
Miss Marie with a cheap Triforce Chard as well. That's really good.
So we know the location of 3 free-range cheese today. For now. That's pretty good already. We know that 3 of them are going to be on our 3 bosses for the day, which are, if I remember, White Calidemos, Golden, and Elm Rock King.
Yeah.
So that's already 6 cheese found. Yeah, we have a way of doing the brackets this time that is either going to be the top 16 or top 24, depending on how many runners participate. So if you want to participate, there's also going to be a nice little challenge cup associated to this tournament. So you don't need to be in the top 24. You only need to have 2 races complete. All right, Randomizer just climbing on the island and now climbing back down. You don't need the leaf for this check. You only need to glitch the game so hard it thinks you do.
Go ship, Char.
2 runners getting them in sync too. That's always nice.
Crescent with the boomerang, which is always good for Calidemos.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. An island shaped like a crescent, that's kind of shaped like a boomerang. It fits so well.
It does. It actually really does. There's also still a stored item from Dragon Roost that we need Randomite or Armageddon to open their inventory to see what it was.
Yeah, they're gonna open the ghost ship at the same time. I think this is gonna be great because we're still on the first day, so if they change the time to the 9th, they're gonna have literally the ghost ship right there.
Yeah.
On Crescent Moon. While Gymnast getting to outset in the day, probably gonna
roll clip into
Meza's
house.
Yeah, Meza's house. Casa del Meza, as I like to call it. Oh, Shizuka peeking at Mila.
Jay, dude, the first chest on Dragon Roost was stored. So until Armageddon or Randomite pause, we have no idea.
Yeah, it's a mystery to us all.
Oh, okay, I did not catch that. Armageddon pause, but too fast.
And don't know what this was, but apparently it was nothing because Mergadin is warping out. That's the beauty of having 4 streams at the same time. All the chests are a little smaller. It's hard to see.
I don't think I saw anything new in Armageddon's inventory, so I think it might have been mail that was stored.
It might be, yes. Oh, a pearl, according to our tracker Vimilia.
Oh.
Good catch. And that's why we have trackers.
No,
We have 2 wonderful trackers today. We have Qualifier and Vimilia doing a great job. They know where the items are, so we don't have to.
So we got 3 pearls. That's really good.
Oh, Shizuka peeking at the transparent chest before leaving.
Jim going bomb mouse, so going Din's pearl.
All of our runners having that pearl in their inventory now.
No, Shizuka, she doesn't have it yet.
Oh boy, I can't see. I'm not good at that. And that's why we have trackers. Did I plug them yet? Yes, I did. Gonna do it again.
Glasses don't help.
They're good people.
Good trackers.
Yeah, very, very good people and good trackers. Jaboon's Cave delivering the booms? The jaboons, could say.
Yeah.
And Shizuka grabbing that boomerang.
Always convenient to have.
Especially in a Kalidimos seed, as we mentioned earlier. It's not impossible to kill Kalidimos without it, it's just a lot trickier.
A lot trickier, and it's always easy to have convenience.
Oh yeah, convenience is good. Who doesn't like a good convenience? And Shizuka warping to Dragon Roost Island. And meanwhile, Armageddon just enjoying a nice evening of looking through telescope. We do have many custom models in this tournament. Most of the runners seems today are using Link or Linka with different colors, but there's a bunch of them. There's even a walking, talking post box. It's great.
Oh. Carl Advocate joining us in chat.
Yeah. Oh, Picto box.
Yep.
Not a bad thing to get on Windfall. That's 3 extra checks.
It helps. It helps because we already know that 1 check is a shield.
Oh yeah. And the shield is very important. We don't need 2 shields, I think, in this seed, but
we just need
at least
1.
the first one is essential.
Because it automatically turns into Mirrored Shield anyway at the end of the game, if I recall correctly.
Yes, basically the game only checks if you have a shield, but then it plays the cutscene like if you had the mirror shield because of it.
Hammer was on Killer Bees.
And the Killer Bees were armed and dangerous tonight, today. They're a real game. Oh, Randomizer went upstairs. That's something. I mean, it's a good peek. You know, if your chests are important in a way, not a bad way of doing it. Oh, and going upstairs by that part too. Maybe it's only for the rupees. I don't know. Nope, we're upstairs. I like it. It's different. It reminds me of my childhood.
The easy way up.
Yeah, Bumpy and Vera was entered as a shield. Good question. Good question. And Shizuka making their way through the island. Yes, we have a few commands.
Everyone walking on each other's paths.
Yeah. Armageddon getting the checks that Gymnast already did. Shizuka getting checks that Randomizer already did. They're all trading checks right now.
Yeah.
Which is a great time to mention the fact that there's going to be 5 more qualifiers of these. There's one tomorrow, there's one Monday, there's one Friday, there's one Saturday, and one Sunday. So if you still want to participate in this tournament, it is entirely possible to do it. Your first 4 qualifiers could count toward your total. Only the best 2 racers are counted, and the top 16 or 24, depending on number of participants, are going to be making the top 24 bracket or top 16 bracket, depending. And a nice little one-wicker dive from our gymnast. The shield has been acquired by Armageddon. This is not quite Randomizer with Spoiler Log, this is Randomizer, but in this season we actually have ints. It's a normal beat the game, but we do have like a tiny fraction of the Spoiler Log. A tiny one.
Basically, yes. But said hints could actually get us to the point where it just leads to everything we need.
Oh yeah.
Because item leads to item.
Imagine if you found the spoils bag, it just gave you spoiler. No? That would be great.
Spoils bag is the new spoils. Spoiler. Spoiler item. It's no more hints, just spoiler bag. Spoils bag giving all the hints out.
Puppet Ganon skip is not allowed. That is a good catch right there. There's only a very few things that are banned.
All major
skip the
skips.
barrier and stuff like that to keep just the integrity of the run going. Because otherwise, if we could skip the barrier, we could skip a lot of items.
Iron Boots on Porphin, which... Yeah, Iron Boots and No to Mum apparently, because Shizuka has it equipped.
And Iron Boots are not that useful in this sea.
Oh, No to Mum was the Scavengers.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one.
I don't think Scale the Wall was anything from what we saw.
Not sure.
Command Melody.
Yeah.
Not useful, but... Well, no, it's not useful because the dungeons don't require it.
Okay, Shizuka tracked Scale the Wall is done, so I think it was nothing. That is for sure now.
That is good.
And Tingle Statue number 3 for Armageddon. We have 5 on Shizuka's side, so we could go check ankle whenever.
Yeah. Jim skipping to get No to Mum item.
Yeah, Bashiko's letter can be something.
Triforce chart.
It's something, it's just not useful.
It's something, it's just not useful in these.
I mean, it's not gonna lie, a piece of paper in these settings to mark down your hints would be pretty nice, but it's virtual. Can't really do that.
Yeah. The Zelda game.
And there we go. Another Tingle statue. It's the forbidden one. That one is great because the description says it's sappy. I don't like it. We're gonna use that little sibling strap to go peek the chest on top of Skeletal Wall.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah, it is nothing. But it's a cool strap because it makes it so you don't... You might not have to come back, you know? It's great. Oh, the kid just joking Armageddon right now.
TTMC helps, like, so much.
It speeds up Ting a lot, not, I'm gonna be honest. I quite like it, I quite like it.
Still haven't seen anyone on Restream skip an important chest. So that's good. But not hoping for it to happen at all. Devious look.
Oh boy. It's gonna happen at some point, but let's hope that it's not soon. Oh!
Jim storing the Mother and Child chest.
I think we're going for the Super Swim to Forsaken Fortress, but I'm not quite sure. But if you're photosensitive, please look away because there's probably gonna be some Super Swimming soon.
I think Forsaken is probably the best bet.
Yeah, I mean, we have most things to do it. So
So everyone that's very sensitive, look away. We're going to see ankle on Shizuka's side.
yeah, just look at the ankle for a while. It's great. Meanwhile, Jim just gonna make the screen real glitchy and swim to somewhere. Yep, that is definitely Forsaken Fortress.
Yep. Bird is going down.
And we made it. Yeah, we made it.
Ankle with a bottle.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, that's
So the
pretty
super
good.
swim is over on Gymnast side. We got double storage basically, so we swam, and now we have a chest storage still. So he's gonna use that to climb up to the boss.
Unfortunately, Shizuka's gonna lose time by saving Grandma.
Luca getting the ferry. Yeah, saving Grandma is never a time loss. It can be a time loss to not to save Grandma because
It'll be a time loss until proven wrong.
well, enjoy your time at the soap factory, my friend. I mean, it's an interesting strat to see someone using that super swim. I haven't seen that much. Hey, don't put me in with that guy. I said he was going to the soup factory. Jesus, I love Grandma. I love every Grandma. Grandmas are good. Hey, I heard.
Bird is falling.
And yeah, we're now gonna get another bit of storage and store the cutscene to Helmer Rock. And just jump back in the tower that's full of water, according to the lore. So, don't question it.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, Amarok is one of our required bosses, so they're gonna have a shard. Our gymnast on the top of the gel now, waiting for the bird to get here. Meanwhile, Randomizer talking to the Salvage Corps. Who doesn't like the Salvage Corps? They're great.
Good people.
Great people. Oh, Amarok, I think you're going down.
Hammerrock is dead. So now we're getting a shower.
Yeah, we're gonna get the shard from there, and then probably gonna find a way to get to look at all of the checks except Phantom Ganon, because unless there's a sword in Forsaken Fortress, it's gonna be impossible to kill. No, and Armageddon just on a tower fighting some people.
Interesting.
Probably gonna use the chest storage for something.
Yeah.
That needs some peace and quiet. So we're gonna do a trick called bomb push storage, bomb drop storage, basically. Not the easiest trick in the book, especially when there's a bunch of toucan Sams throwing fire at you.
I'm really scared that Armageddon is going to die.
Yeah, and we're going away,
Oh no, I'm just leaving.
leaving with our tails between our legs. The bosses in race mode dungeons would always have shard. Yes, that is something that should have been mentioned. We're using race mode. Basically, there's only 3 required dungeons in this seed, which are Forbidden Woods, the Tower of the Gods, and Forsaken Fortress. And the bosses for all 3 of these will always have shards, basically.
Jail apparently has something. Yes, Jail does. Jail has a bow. That is really good.
That's nice.
Really late bow.
I mean, bows are nice. Even if they're late, they're nice because we need them to finish the game. Gymnast now climbing back up. Probably gonna do that old jump through the window. There we go.
I'm
Is there
again
gonna be
struggling
something on
with
the chest
storage.
on bed?
Nope.
Looks like not. You know, am I getting storage on top of Cliff Plateau? Gonna take that to Bird's Peak Rock, most probably.
Cliff Plateau having absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Cliff Plateau had nothing today. And yes, that
Hello.
little swim was an interesting thing in this way. It's rare that we see it in these settings, but it is not a bad play at all. I'm seeing some quite nice strategies from Jim today.
Yeah.
And our 3 other players are playing very well too. Everyone is doing great, honestly. Oh, Randomite now in Forsaken Fortress. Use the main entrance though. And Harriel Mail with the Treasure Chart 12. So, not that whole lot in Forsaken Fortress. But there might be something on Phantom Ganon, that is true.
Uplink hook on. I have no idea what island that is.
Bird's
Birdspeak. Yeah, Birdspeak. Good. That's a really good item to get.
That used to be a really funny thing back in a few seasons back, because when you had grappling hook inside of that island, it meant that you didn't have grappling hook to clip inside of it. But now we have many tricks to get in, so it's not as bad. Randomite's probably gonna be using this Formaster to teleport into the jail cell, because we don't have any ways of getting up by ourselves. It's a smart way of doing it.
Yeah. Gymnast checking Cyclos.
Yeah. And by checking Cyclos, I mean shooting arrows at it until it goes down.
Yes, because Cyclos is really annoying, and usually you'd use a lot of arrows.
By the way, if you have frog emotes, it's time to spam them, because Cyclos is a frog. I like frogs. Spam frog emotes, please.
Sure.
Oh, thank you, Cold Frog. Thank you, Advo. Oh my god. Big frog. Oh shit. Hey, that's hook shot. That's cool. That's cool, actually. Gonna need
Grapple.
that.
One of the 2 grapples.
Yeah, one of the 2 grappling. One of the 2
Grappling.
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 We grappled on them. Yeah, it was on Cyclos for the oak shot.
Yes! Value Woods! No! No!
You got played! It's actually angular, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably because I just realized no one has leaf. I am sad.
The little hemp demons, I think their names are miniblins.
Yes.
The ones that makes nice noises.
Unfortunately, Bomb Island has something.
Yeah. Yeah, go follow our trackers. They're wonderful people. Oh,
Aurora's
Jasper.
Pearl on
Bomb Island.
Bomb Island.
I complete every sentence with the the right island. It's fine. We're great.
I really hope that no one beelines Tower Todd G until Leaf is found.
I mean,
Just
they could always go for Dodgy Floor 1.
Jim with the
Yes.
inconvenient bonk.
And fun fact about Floor 1 today, we were into that the small key was in the floating box room, so
Yeah.
they don't even need to do that one. So it could be a play to go inside of Tower of the Gods just to get those checks on the first floor. But meanwhile, Jim is grabbing something on top of Angular.
It was a piece of cheese, I think. No, Tim was hatched, that's it. Jim has 5 now.
Yeah. And that is a way of getting a bottle on ankle, so could be a play, could be a play. What was on Crescent was the boomerang, yes.
Yeah.
It's the boomerang island today because it's shaped like a boomerang, kinda.
Wait. Oh yeah, top G item to go down.
Yeah.
Wait.
Kaji to go then. It could be something. It could be
What?
really cool to go in
Wait.
Kaji, honestly.
I mean, what?
Or another bow. It might be another bow.
It's probably a bow. It's the only item I think is logic here.
But we already have a bow too, but it's not in logic, I think. Well,
The
it is in
other
logic.
bow.
It is in logic.
No, the other bow wasn't logic.
Yeah.
Gee.
Golden
No.
is the big head with 2 hands. It's in Tower of the Gods. It can also be called Bongo Bongo if you want, or Androx, or that guy from SM64. Whatever you feel like.
Or redundant boss.
Yes. Very, very original boss. Randomize inside of the angular cake, gonna check if the chest is spiky, which is something that you can see even when it's not visible, you know.
Sword on Cabana, that's really good for damage boost.
Yeah, the first Master Sword is the greatest because you get that sweet double damage, you know.
Yeah. Always good to have.
And Jim saving Grandma, being a good boy.
It's not that I don't like saving Gamma, obviously it's like something that's like always important to do, it's just the music depresses me, so I just like don't go near it.
Well, you could maybe one day we'll have a music randomizer and we're gonna have to go
I'm gonna just put Metallica in the files instead of the Sun music.
Oh boy. Grandma's dying, but she's dying to some rock and roll. But now she's alive because Jim saved her. Oh god, the chat's having fun with you today.
Like, I'm just a monster focusing entirely on efficiency.
We have a good cop, bad cop relationship right now. I save Grandma, you don't save Grandma. It's great. Yes, Cabana had a sword, was in the basement. Not quite the deepest.
Saving Grandma is a shield.
Ooh, 2 shields. Neat. Yeah, Grandma with the shield. I mean, that's kind of vanilla, you know? Because
I'd rather
a shield in the game.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'd rather save Grandma for efficiency in this seed because I think it's faster than doing the picture quest.
Probably, but there was no way of knowing, and when you know that you have an item straight on your road, why not pick it up at the same time?
Always.
Alright, I'm again getting caught by that 1-floor master that's way too helpful.
Jim going to an island with absolutely nothing.
Basically, in this randomizer, we get to choose which settings are gonna have progression items, and we don't do savage for some reason in these settings. Probably because it would take a very long time. But it is something that you can do if you play the rando at your leisure. Every setting is possible. You can have all 302 checks of the game or something. So.
You can decide to suffer if you want.
Yeah. Yes, and more soup. I don't think Angular Cave was spiky, because it might be spiky actually. No.
I do think it was.
Well, Gymnast has it. Doesn't have the inside marked off on his tracker, so it might be spiky actually.
I think Jim just decided to skip it.
Oh, that might be why. I'll take a good look at Randomizer Tracker next time it's on the map.
Jim going to
Oh,
the
new information.
Oh.
Phantom again.
Oh yeah, because Master Sword. Finally.
It is possible to get the map for Ghost Ship, and yes, you do need the map to get on the ship. It is required. So when you get the map, you open it in your inventory, and then you can get on the ship. It is the same as in the vanilla game.
Because no touch ship if no map open.
Yeah. You just
You
go
can't-
through it.
You can't just have the piece of paper in your pocket. That's not allowed. I feel like Tower of God is gonna have like progression.
Yeah, starting to feel like it, I'm not gonna lie. But it could also be this nice little ghosty fellow that we just took out on the American side. You never know.
Or not. No.
It is not.
Not at all.
That's not very spiky of you, Phantom Ganon.
We might see Tower of God after Jim is done with
But we get to see
Bomb Island.
a nice bomb drop storage there.
Yep.
It's another way to get to Amarok King really fast. And we have two runners inside of Bomb Island right now. They're just holding hands, having fun. And the market climbing and falling through the island. It's great. All right, we get another chance of seeing the chest inside. Randomizer is there. The angular.
Interesting block action here.
Yeah. Just don't think too hard about the fact that you pull a block under another block and the one on top doesn't move. Don't think about it too hard, please.
I've never seen it done diagonally like that.
I mean, it works. It's not illegal.
It seems faster, but it doesn't seem like it should work.
I think...
Oh no, it is spiky.
It is spiky. And I think the reason Randomizer did that because it was setting up for the leaf way of doing it, which is faster,
Yeah.
but then realized, I don't have a leaf.
Oh, Maggie's letter. Interesting.
Is grapple required? According to the
Shizuka.
logic, yes.
With
Because we need
discoveries.
it. Oh,
Tower of God finally.
yes, we do need the grapple for a few things logically. Like going inside of Forbidden Woods requires that.
But no one.
Technically requires that, yes.
Technically, yes.
Hey, a spiky chest.
Okay. Moblin's letter. Oh no, Moblin's letter to Bo.
It is definitely possible.
Yeah, the fact that it's possible that like Moblin's letter has just a bow. And then plot twist, Maggie's letter has a bow as well.
So many bows. So many bows. Oh, Shizuka seems to be going in this room. We don't see it very often. I
Yeah,
like
this
it.
is yeah.
Oh, this is nostalgic now.
Had the hours spent on the room.
Oh, look at that bridge. I haven't seen that in years.
Colourful. Oh.
Oh, did something happen to Armageddon?
Oh,
Missed something.
so that's probably the small key hinted.
The small keys on the float across boxes, you know.
That's also our first look at a small key chest, which are custom coded for the CTMC.
Yeah, cute little checks.
The gate opening. my god, haven't seen that in ages.
I mean, it works.
Nope.
Oh, we climbed on the spike.
Ouch. Link has no more hands.
Yeah. Right, Armageddon is now on Hamrock King. Now Gymnast also gonna get that little letter here.
Yep. Jay, dude, you're absolutely right. Those are the items we are missing.
Yep, for this seed at the very least. There
Yeah,
could
because
be more items.
yeah, could be more.
Oh, Shizuka's getting that small key here.
We'll hop across.
Huh? Gymnast is
Gymnast just
actually leaving.
beelining off. Hey, who knows? Maybe Jim leaving is like we might see something interesting from if he's doing mail.
Yeah. Shizuka's getting that small key that was inted. So we
Yeah.
know where the location of both of the small keys for this dungeon now. At least we do.
As well as Shizuka. Oh, Jim's going to checking on top of Cabana.
That's a
Warping,
bad plan.
warping away, not.
Jim doesn't have the grapple yet, so
Oh yeah,
entering the cabina is not gonna be an option.
yeah. Grapple was Bert's peak, right?
It's possible to do Taji without Leaf, I think, but it's anything but fun, if I recall. There's a few jumps that are really fun, and not in a good way.
Let's see what Moblin's letters hold. Let's see if it's a bow.
Oh my gosh, Shizuka showing all of the rooms I haven't seen in a while. I love it.
Power bracelets. What? Does that even lead anywhere?
Good question. Not gonna lie, I'm not sure.
Oh, the stairs. The only
Yes.
stairs.
Yeah. It's been so long.
Oh.
Don't go too far in that staircase. You don't want to drown. That's the most amount of stairs that you can take, I'm pretty sure, before drowning. Yes, Ice Ring and Fire Mountain have been entered as foolish today, so... Also, the top of that stone.
Oh, Jim's doing Angular Cave, I think. Wait. I think.
I think that is, yes.
Because hookshot. Yeah, Ice Ring is dead. Cliff Plateau, Headstone, Ice Ring, and Fire Mountain are dead. Which is pretty good, to be honest, because all of those islands are pretty long.
Yeah. I think everyone is kind of looking for the next big piece of the puzzle right now, because we're seeing a lot of things that we've seen. The grapple is on Bird's Peak Rock.
Yeah.
And since Cliff Plateau was into this foolish today, not a lot of runners went there.
Maggie's letter might hold something, and for now, Randomite is the only one to have it.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing that might help us later. Yeah, someone tried to store a lookout platform to go, I'm pretty sure, but ended up going to Cliff Plateau anyway.
Maggie's letter for Jim, so let's see. Maggie's letter might hold Leaf.
mean, apparently we already saw it on Jim's side, and we missed it. Whoops.
Oh.
It's bracelets. It's really hard to.
Oh
find
yeah,
one
yeah,
at
Moblin.
once.
Yeah, no, yeah, I did see that. I did, yeah. Moblin's letter is bracelets, but that doesn't exactly lead to anything, right?
No, not in this one, at least.
At this point, I'm
It's half
thinking
of a
like,
pig eat, though. It's half of eating the pig. So maybe later.
oh, the pig might actually hold something because we know there's an item in Tower of Gods that leads to Godin. So I'm going to speculate that Moblin's letter gives power bracelets that leads to pig, and pig is bow.
Well, we still need the bait bag to go to the pig, so
Oh yeah.
it's an interesting thing that might help us later. And let's
Oh
just
my
say
god,
that.
this seed is so confusing.
I've seen worse, but
Yeah,
my
definitely
nose is
is
bleeding
worse.
anyway.
This is definitely not the 1 hour and 20 minute seed from last week.
Not gonna lie, Ken. I'm glad I decided to come this one. Oh, are we doing flow and skip without leaf? Oh, let's go.
Oh,
Sword slash your way to greatness. Armageddon.
that is going up. Okay, that is
Getting close. Getting close. Think we got it. Soon. Mash.
I've never seen that. I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen it.
Armageddon's not dead. Oh, there we go. There we go.
We
made it The horrendous version of the skip, but they made it in. It worked.
Let's go.
It's a lot easier with the leaf, but we're gonna get some new information from this, so let's not complain too much about it.
We're gonna get information on Armageddon's side and on Jim's side.
Oh yeah, Jim's about to go.
Maggie's letter could have something. Oh no, Armageddon falling.
It's fine. We made it to this place. Just needs to climb back on the elevator again.
Oh yes, the postman.
Not a lot of health on Armageddon's side, though. Gotta be careful about that. Gonna open that warp pot here. Oh, only wanted the warp pot. That's interesting. So no new information, just warp pots.
Yeah.
And let's see what the postman has for us today.
What does Maggie's letter hold? Fire and ice. Wait, so
Yeah, it's probably the item that was mentioned.
yeah. Wait, but Maggie's letter was in Angular, so that means light arrows might be in Tower of God. Led to with power bracelets.
Well, that's the thing with patterns. If you find an item there and that item leads to something, it still counts as path there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So Big Pig might be light arrows, which is amazing.
Leaf kind of needs to be locked by Taji at this point, though. So yeah. Oh, Jim is gonna use that trick to get to Cream. Missing the elevator though. It's fine. Take the next guard.
Drama technically not required though, sadly.
Required in my heart, it counts.
The love of people.
Yeah. I'm just trying to shoot the thing through the wall. There we go. That's the magic of the hitbox for fire arrows. Just forget that was our thing.
And it's useless. Fun. But we still have
Like a
person. Yeah. Talking from above.
Yep.
Money, so...
Money.
Okay, so night stuff, not good, but... We need bait bag for pig.
Might be there. We could also see a plate for not Bird Speak Rock, but the Needle Rock Cave. Or
Armageddon doing the first floor skip again. Jim going to do that as well, apparently. I think that's why we headed, since... Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I
This
forgot
might be the
there
kind
was
of seed that
killers.
makes people learn leafless floor 1 skip.
Yeah, that's pretty good. In B4, there's a way to get leaf. Even though, like... Well, there is a way, because logically you can finish the game, but...
Ooh, Gymnast voiding out there. Meanwhile, Armageddon doing that skip again.
Yeah, Advocate, you're actually really right on that point. There was no point in skipping first floor and getting the pot and then leaving, because the leaf is like the leaf probably is in Tower of God.
And the Gymnast is showing off the other way of doing it, which is a little similar, but just a little different. Going great for now. There's many ways of doing that one, and no way of doing a trick is bad, per se. Just depends on what items you have that day. The itemless version was very popular back in Season 4 because we didn't even start with a sword in that one. So...
This is interesting for me because I've never seen, like, even with items, I've never seen floor 1 skip without a leaf.
And to answer your question, this is standard logic. There's a glitch logic, but barely anyone runs it.
Because Wind Waker glitches aren't exactly accessible.
Yeah. But this is standard logic. Everything that you're seeing there is part of the standard rando package. Alright, Gymnast.
I'm gonna guess Leaf is going to be on the mini-boss for the dungeon.
Oh, that's a spicy guess. Might be there. Might be there.
In B4 command melody check.
Yeah, it's an interesting way of doing these rooms.
Oh?
Oh, spiky, spiky.
No.
Spiky.
Oh, it's struggling.
Hey,
Big Bad!
Big Pig is still in it.
Big Pig light arrows.
Big Pig is still in it.
Big Pig light arrows.
Big Pig Leaf would be even funnier.
Oh yes. The Big Pig eating salad. True enough, that would be.
We're not ready for pigs eating salad, man. We're not ready.
We're not ready for healthy bacon.
Fat-free bacon. Oh god. It
I'm
might
so-
happen. It might not happen.
I am
Let's wait
sorry
and see.
to all vegans and vegetarians in chat.
I sure hope the soup doesn't use any animal bots because those guys are not gonna be happy. Oh boy. Alright, we're seeing Needle Rock, which is also a spiky chest.
Technically, the pigs were too young when the soup was made to use any animal contents.
I mean, maybe there were pigs before them.
Oh. The
They also lived
parents.
forever. look at that sound. It's just never stopping. So we found a deluxe picto box on Needle Rock Island, so maybe Minenko has the goods. Maybe.
Maybe.
Alright, I'm gonna grapple to the other side of this. With no leaf, that's what you do.
Jim doesn't have grapple yet, though.
There's ways around that. It's not fun,
Yeah.
but there's ways around that. We might see some spicy things today.
Oh no, it's technically it's night. It's night here. It's 7 PM for me. That's night.
Oh, nice, nice. I'm not wrong, at least in one place. Oh, gymnast is probably
France for the win. The bad translation.
Okay, we're not seeing the spiciest of things today. Jim is going
Oh.
out with Taji. Because I was like, there's ways to not
Go
do
to
it.
Bird's Peak, please. Well, first go
Sunset
to.
Island. I mean, Big Pig could have something. Could be a
Yeah.
leaf, could be something else entirely.
Light arrows.
Yeah, yeah. Get a pair, then Bird's Peak could also be a thing, because originally, according to, I like to call it the One Weaker Bible, but it's the strategy guide, you're supposed to use a pair to get inside of Bird's Peak. Use
Yeah. The painful way.
I've not seen that in many years, you know?
Yeah, it's been a while. No! Mini boss only has the big key. No leaf.
So, not the right prediction, but it could be Big Pig, it could be Minenko, which is about to get checked by Shizuka.
Vanilla Big Pig. Because yes, Season 5 has randomized Big Pig colors.
Yeah. I can't wait for, like, anarchic randomization of colors. Like, it could be any texture in the game. Like, you get to the Big
painful.
Pig, there's just, like, a stretched out texture of Tingle on it. That would be great.
We've had 3 qualifiers, and all 3 have had like different pigs.
Yeah. Oh. What is it?
Ah, it's
the
leaf.
leaf! Vegan pig!
Vegan pig.
By the way, pigs are actually omnivorous, so...
Yeah, true. This might put Jim off getting grapple.
it's a pretty bad one.
That's the thing, when thinking about maybe Jim is waiting for grapple to go to Bet's Peak, which would be unfortunate.
Yeah. But, I mean... I think everything is doable without grapple inside of Taji, so...
Yep.
It'll be fine. It'll be
Should
fine.
be.
With the leaf, it's fine. Meanwhile, we have to run inside of it with only grapple.
Big emphasis on if. Oh, Jim going back. So Jim having leaf to do skip again.
Yeah, it's gonna be way easier to skip. But it's insane to see how many people have been in Taji like two times at least at this point. Shizuka's going back in. This scene is blessed in all the wrong ways. And we love
It's
it.
just wrong. This seed is just wrong.
This seed is an affront to God. And God Link is here right now, so it counts. Look at that staircase. And Randomite making it through with the statue here. While Megaddon loading the scales here, because we need at least 2 statues, since we don't have the leaf to do fancy tricks. Randomite upping to the mini boss now. And Gymnast now about to the same place. Just a room of difference.
Armageddon flying above the lasers.
Yeah, thanks to the magic of bomb boosting. Technically not the glitch, it's an intended mechanic.
Yes.
You're just not supposed to use it there. You know? But it's a fun trick. Definitely helps us see it.
Always fun.
And I might just realized that only Armageddon is on the Master Sword right now.
Yep.
Armageddon needs to be really careful here because that fire could just be bad news.
Armageddon was the only one to check Cabana.
Yeah.
Well, Armageddon is also one of the only runners with grapple, so...
Yep, that's exactly what's going on. And yes,
Rando does have it, but...
Shizuka finding what leads to the leaf. Shizuka doesn't have the grapple, so it might mean a triple dip Taji for them. Unless we're going extremely spicy.
It's painful because I'm pretty sure Jim and Shizuka are probably waiting on grapple to go and do Bird's Peak.
It's probably what's going on. It's one of those seeds where logic goes through the window, you know?
Yeah, it's like... The first qualifier was similar because the play was to like do the door skip for Lenzo.
Yeah.
And obviously half the runners just didn't do it.
So you see Armageddon opening this chest even though it's brown, it's because this chest is required to open the door at the end there. It activates the armors and then you get to open the door with them.
Vermeer, can you out that person so that they can be shunned for rolling 2 seeds where, like, out of logic stuff is a good play? And the items should not be in those places.
I'm looking at trying to find out who rolled it, but not sure. Because I opened the room very late, so...
The cheese.
Yeah, more cheese. Actually, I think we... yeah.
We're only missing 2 pieces.
I don't think we're missing any pieces. Were we missing the boss pieces? I think we're missing one, and that Armageddon just tracked their cheese before beating the boss.
Oh no, yeah, Armageddon tracked cheese before beating Goben, probably.
I never do that, or I always forget it when I do that.
I don't, because I know I'd forget it. Or I'd track like an extra piece.
Oh, Shizuka out of Tower of the Gods again. Warping to outset, so on the way of the vegan pig.
Actually, Jay, dude, we need 2 pieces, 2 swords, and light arrows.
I mean, one of the pieces is on the last boss, so
yeah,
we could not count it. Both of you are right in a certain way.
Yeah, technically, both of us are right here.
Randomizer trying to make it through this barrier thanks to the power of bomb boosting. There we go. Fun fact, you don't need to bomb boost to get inside. You can just hop on the statues to the right or left and then roll into it.
Shizuka about to get pig. And also doing Yeet the Pig.
Yeah, yeet, the yeeting of the pig. That's an interesting way of getting this queue. I like that. Ooh. That's a really interesting way of doing it. No chances of talking to the guy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah?
I think his name is Abe. I'm not sure though.
I think, yeah.
I mean, I could always pull out the Wind Waker Bible. It's just behind me. Leaf is here. And that means that Shizuka's probably gonna go back in Tower of the Gods for that nice triple dip Tower of the Gods today for them. Oh god. Are we going to Horseshoe first though? I like it. Time for some golf. Are we gonna cheat at golf or are we gonna golf the golf?
I haven't seen golf yet in any of the qualifiers.
Yeah, I think it's the first time we're gonna see it on the qualifier. It is one of the islands that's been added in these settings. It's fun. It's fun. I like it. Many ways of cheating at golf though, which I like less.
Jim about to head to go. Then hopefully for him, he heads straight to Bird's Peak after this.
Having a grapple will be nice.
Yeah, a bit. Well, the moment Jim gets grapple, it helps for.
Oh, and now Armageddon has guard bracelets, which means that Big Pig is in logic for them.
Let's see if Forsaken Fortress is like last week and has a lot of items. It was last week. It had 2 swords, if I recall, in the shard. Will the Value Woods continue, or will it be Barren Woods?
It might be Value Woods tonight because we're still looking for a mighty amount of swords.
Yeah, it's always painful as well to go through this game without Master Sword.
Well, not painful, but different. Is that how I like to call it? Because all of the enemies are kind of bullets.
When you spend 10 minutes trying to fight a Floor Master, it's not good.
Nah, it's great. Just avoid them.
Good fun.
Just avoid them.
Until they, like, grab you by the ankles.
If they grab you by the ankle, you substitute for the actual guy called ankle. And then just get
Yes.
away.
Never rat out our fairy friends.
Getting the skew, Armageddon. And Pig has been yeeted.
Yes, I am speaking about experience. I am terrified of them.
I mean, Floor Masters are pretty creepy, especially when you think about the implications. Like, there's an arm coming out of the ground. Is there like a whole body under there? Don't know. We don't know. It's like Diglett. I don't trust Diglett.
Nah, Diglett is cute.
It's cute, but you don't know.
It can't be trust, but it is cute.
It's cute. It looks cute. But what's under the ground? It's like a fungus network. Oh god, please no. Mushrooms are actually pretty OP as far as life forms go.
So, where Jim's warping, so Breakfish.
Looks like it. Shizuka messing up this way of doing the statues, the melody skip with this statue. I don't really know what kind of setup it is. There's like 75,000 setups to this one, so if it works for you, it's great.
Just jump and pray.
Oh god, what's going on in chat? I'm now afraid. Armageddon cheating at golf. Damn it. At least doing the last hole normally.
Well, Great Fish has nothing.
Looks like
So
it.
off we go.
know that there's a picto box on Nilo Rock there, even if I don't think it leads to anything particularly good.
Probably nothing. I mean, who knows?
Shizuka knows, I'm pretty sure, but I kind of missed that part.
Yeah.
It's very hard to follow 4 runners at once. Oh, and we're using Command Melody. We saw all of the bridges we normally don't see in this scene, and I am feeling so nostalgic about it. I know it. There we go, Jim shooting the bird on top of the needle.
Being a fresh runner and not knowing glitches. I see myself in Shizuka because generally I would be the same if I ran the game competitively.
Ooh, again and dropping a little there. Are we gonna
No,
make it anyway?
Shizuka.
Oh no.
No.
Are we gonna get the maybe we're gonna get nope. Gonna have to try that again on we're getting inside. There's a way of getting like so close
Oh no, Shizuka.
to the loading zone that you actually get spawned back on top. But
It's sad, Shizuka falling and falling. Jim, what are you doing? Pictures.
Alright. Minenko, what did you have?
Money.
Money. At least she pays for her photos, you know?
I call that extortion.
I mean, 50 rupees is not a lot in this economy, you know? It's like 5 gallons of gas.
Ooh. We are going to see value what's... Come on, we're getting
See, look like a ground chest on the small
Yeah. I think so. Anything on the
branch is...
that is just an arrow refill. Wait, no!
No, the arrow refills don't exist in this game.
Oh yeah, that's so that's light arrows.
It probably is, but I'm not sure. It looked great to me, so potentially it's
No, I think it's arrow upgrades, so it's going to be light arrows for everyone else and fire and ice for yeah.
Fire and ice, you're right.
Yeah.
It looked mighty great to me, but I wasn't sure.
I saw the fire arrow side first, so I thought it was like arrow refill without realizing that just doesn't exist in this game.
Yeah, basically they only exist in pots, but there's no chest in the game that will give you arrow refills, which is kind of nice.
So that is good. So now we know where light arrows are. We're missing swords and a shard.
Oh god. So we're going into value woods now. As we like to call it.
Maybe finding what we're missing.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there's less and less places it could be. So.
I mean, clearly that everyone is just like so confused.
Ooh, Armageddon fighting the P-hats in midair. I usually just avoid them from the right.
I just hate them. Oh, Jim.
Boomerangs? Oh, Jim.
Okay.
Going inside of this dungeon without the grapple. It's entirely doable. It's just a little special. Not very hard, just a little funky. But it means he's gonna do it out of logic.
Oh no. Jim not checking the branch. Probably gonna do it after the dungeon since it spawns you back in.
Yeah, the warp after the boss just sends you right next to where you need to climb up for the branches, so...
Yeah.
It's not a bad way of routing it at all.
True. Light arrows are good to kill.
Jim using the bow and arrow here.
Oh. Definitely a different way of doing it. Jim just not even needing to like... Oh, okay.
Alright. We're at the bottom now.
Oh,
Might as well get the key.
yeah.
We're gonna use that trick. We're gonna get storage with that chest, and that's gonna allow us to climb on the walls of this room. Probably go and go get the other check that way. When you fall to the bottom, might as well use that one.
Yeah.
Look at that. Wall's more like staircase.
Basically.
Wall more like staircase again. It's a fun trick, honestly. It was more used last season. Oh, and that's another chest with a key. So small
that's-
and big key were in this room. And the one at the bottom was the big one.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, not gonna lie, not bad at all.
Avoids doing a big door skip. Boss door skip. Boss key skip. Oh my god.
You'll get it eventually, Godling.
Yes.
You'll get it.
Someday. Someday.
Alright. 2 runners inside of Forbidden Woods. Another runner buying some arrows.
Bye.
One having a bit more convenience than the other in the dungeon.
Getting storage again here. Not a bad plan at all. Gonna store that next chest and
The spiky bit.
yeah, funky stuff. Oh,
A sword.
Lord Fit with the sword.
I said it. We might actually find swords and a shard in here.
I like it.
Anything useful here?
Jim having trouble throwing the boomerang at the eye right now, but we got there eventually. Alright, that's where the funky starts a little. Gonna have to take down one of the vines there to fly up to the middle there. There we go.
Armageddon storing the chest.
And we're gonna climb this. There we go, we're now in the middle. Probably gonna... Not even gonna open the warp pot. Oh my. Spicy. And doing small key skip while having a small key in your inventory.
Nice. Yay, money.
Who doesn't like money? Especially when
Gym
your
loaded.
pockets are almost full.
Gym loaded.
Yeah, I mean, most of our runners are loaded thanks to Stone Tablet and .g having at least 500 rupees, you know?
Yeah. Time for Big Moth.
I love how in some Zelda games this guy is a boss, but in this one is just there. And it looks like there's nothing in the chest, so we're just gonna open the door back up and go away. This is a pacifist run here. Am I gonna use that chest to get some height and not have to do a leaf bump here? Still on that sweet storage, so gonna be able to climb up on the room and go check the chest at the top. Nothing going down for the mini boss. And now Jim gonna
Break floors.
break the floor. That's nice. Randomizer changing the time of the day to get Big Pig. You need Abe to be standing in that corner to do the eating of the pig. There's other ways of doing it at night. If you feel like it, like hitting the pig and going on the other side of the bridge. But it's
Getting pig mad.
But with tier 3 arts, it's a little sketchy at times. If you mess up, you mess up. It's over.
First master sword for Jim.
Yeah. First master sword. And now we're in 22 minutes into the scene. Yeah, we have a sort of mort pit. Might be another one somewhere in the basement. Who knows?
Okay.
I mean, Master Sword Chamber has never been into dead in this one.
Yeah, compared
Just
to Qualifier, so. She is here. Oh, so was the last shard was here as well.
Yeah, very nice.
And the last sword!
Last sword is here. Oh my god.
I called it. That hurt.
We also had a hint for the tree trunk in the basement having nothing. That's why Armageddon is not even bothering with that road.
Armageddon is in go mode.
Yeah. Well,
No. So.
they're missing a shard for some reason. Not in go mode either because they don't have the hook shot yet.
It's because they didn't check, and since they stored a shard.
Oh yeah, right.
Just doesn't know.
And he needs light arrows too. So not
Oh yeah, no.
and we
Yeah.
need the hook shot also, as I said.
Hookshot was where was it again?
Good question. Cyclops, I think.
Yeah, Cyclos, that's it.
That's the frog. Nothing in the big key chest. Most likely nothing in this one that Armageddon is getting right now.
Probably, yeah.
So Gymnast needs a sword and night arrows too. But night arrows are at the top of the tree.
Light arrows after the dungeon, and it's all going to depend on how fast Jim checks Bird's Peak.
Yeah, Bird's Peak, because Bird's Peak leads to the grapple, which leads to Cabana. Cabana has the last sword for them.
If Jim checks Bird's Peak straight after this, it's going to be really close between Jim and Armageddon.
Yeah, but as we mentioned earlier, it's starting to feel like some of our runners are waiting.
Yeah,
to
waiting
get
on
grapple
the
to go in
hookshot.
Bird's Peak, so. And Armageddon gonna get the one cycle on this boss with the Master Sword. It's not hard, but it's always nice to see.
Yep. It's gonna depend on how fast Armageddon does Cyclos and how fast Jim does Bird's Peak.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's definitely faster to do Cyclos because Bird's Peak is probably going to be done with storage, which takes longer.
About to take down Cali Debobs.
Yeah.
And there we go, Armageddon finding out that they have the full Triforce. Shizuka getting done with Golden at the same time, by the way.
Jim probably, hopefully checks the top of.
A quiver somewhere. Armageddon as a quiver upgrade. Interesting.
Oh. More arrows.
Not
always.
essential, just need to note. Alright, the little cutscene is here.
Everyone, I think, is praying for Jim to go to Bird's Peak right now. After checking the branch, obviously.
Oh, Armageddon going.
No! Jim!
Oh well.
No!
It's some things that happen, you know?
I mean, my
There's
own...
something that can happen.
No!
Well,
Don't.
that's the wildest thing I've seen in a while.
Oh, Shizuka about to get grapple. No.
Yeah, Shizuka is about to get grapple. Gonna use the chest
Wait,
on top of the
wait. Jim, please stop. No, yeah, Jim... Oh, thank
there
God.
we go, there we go. He's going for that. Just going by the outside.
To get a faster... Ah, yay.
He juked you guys. He juked all of you.
I mean, it is faster, but the distress.
Yeah, it's stressful. But we're going there.
Armageddon about to get what wasn't Mary's letter again? Oh no, wait. Yeah.
That leads to the bottle, which leads to Grandma being saved, which leads to Mirror Shield, which leads to something inside of here, which is useful if I recall.
Yeah.
Oh, gonna need to leaf pump a lot. And meanwhile, Jim about to grab the light arrows.
Oh. Go, Bird's Peak, please. Oh, it's...
That is a good point from one of our chatters. We don't have grapples, so we needed to do it from that way.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that because we were in a dungeon that usually requires grapple.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding us of that. We're not the smartest at times, but I hope you guys are having fun anyway. Oh, Armageddon was trying to get the chest here, but we don't have Mirror Shield. Mirror Shield ending up being required in this one, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Weirdly enough, Armageddon has Braceless track on their tracker.
Oh, they have them. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Well, how would Armageddon have them without having tracked Maggie's letter? Which leads to them. Oh no.
That's Moblin's letter that leads to them. Maggie's letter.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Maggie. What was Maggie's letter? Oh, Maggie's letter is light arrows for Armageddon. That's it.
I think that's a thing. You want Gymnast going back to kill Ghost again?
Forget nothing. But Jim already checked Forsaken Fortress, so it's
she's
quick check.
doing a bomb boost here instead of doing the backing up strat.
For Armageddon, it's beelining saving Grandma.
Yeah. Armageddon just beat the check here. And now sailing to don't understand where we're going. I don't understand when we're winning. We're all winning because this seed is disgusting.
This seed is actually vile. But technically, I want to say Armageddon and Jim are probably neck and neck, depending on the checks they decide to go for.
It all depends on where we're going next.
Yeah.
Literally.
If Jim goes to Bird's Peak Rock, he's in the lead. If Armageddon goes to save Grandma, Armageddon's in the lead. Where are you going, Jim?
Looks like Tower of the Gods.
No, Jim is checking Hyrule.
Oh, we're going for the Master Sword Chamber. Oh God.
Oh no, Jim's last. Oh no, Jim needs to go to Cabana.
Yeah, Jim needs to go to Cabana after going to Bird's Peak Rock.
Yeah, oh, this is actually pain. This seed is horrible.
This seed is fantastic. I love it so much. But I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Everyone in chat, I was thinking about running this seed today, and I decided not to.
I'm actually happy for you. I'm so happy for you to have not.
I was like, Godling needs a friend. I'm not ready yet. Let's just watch this and have fun. And
I am so happy for now to purely be a commentator. I am so happy. I'm not yet ready to be a runner, and the day I'm gonna be a runner, I am going to break controllers.
And Shizuka is about to get their first Master Sword, actually.
Bird's Peak!
That is Bird's Peak. That is Bird's Peak.
Yeah!
It's good for Jim, but look at Armageddon! At Grandma's place. I still don't know who's gonna come out on top on this one.
Yes, Reaper, we've got CTMC. As Super Dude just explained.
Yes, that is a wonderful, wonderful thing that was added in this
Oh
version
my
of the
god,
tournament.
we are having a classic bird speak. This is terrifying.
Oh man, fly, Jim, fly!
I am terrified. Armageddon in
little
the
bit.
lead. Armageddon in the lead. Armageddon just saved Grandma. It's gonna... This is going to be an execution race.
I think we missed a jam on the way there.
I'm
We can always go
thinking-
back for it.
I think Jim missed 2, but Jim will probably come back with like 5 birds on his tail, which is terrifying. Oh my god, this is creepy.
Okay, we got it, I'm pretty sure. The bird has this in him.
We are having an execution race right now, depending on if Jim beelines Cabana, which Jim will probably do.
Okay, Jim is gonna go far away from the birds to get a nice little turn. Gain
Oh.
some height. There's
Well-
so many birds around of him. But he got it!
Yeah! I love this. A pure execution race is going to be amazing to see at the end.
Also, a trick for everyone that asks to do this island with the bird, just play Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins in the background and the birds can't touch you because you go super fast. It's great. It's just in my head, but it works.
Also, don't use a classic GameCube controller. I personally use that to run this rando, and it's painful.
Oh, grappling hook for gymnasts. And meanwhile, we have Armageddon on 1-5.
So Armageddon about to get light arrows and beeline.
A letter from Orca with a piece of art, as hinted by the prophecy.
Jim about to go to Cabana. I hope.
Mirror Shield has been acquired by Armageddon. Jim's last name is in Cabinet, which is the closest thing to Tower of the Gods, so yeah, pretty sure we're going there.
Jim. Hoping that Jim doesn't get caught by the Octo.
And meanwhile, on the other side of the screen, we have 2 runners. We got storage in sync, literally, in the
Yeah.
same dungeon, in the same place at the same time. So it's a tale of 2 races, and we like it. Armageddon gonna shoot the lighthouse. Yes, that's the word.
I think Jim and Armageddon probably will be neck and neck going into high roll, depending on how fast Jim clears this.
Armageddon still needs the hook shot though, so
Oh yeah, I forgot about
yeah,
that.
I just remembered that.
Cyclos. Oh, sorry folks, I was wrong. Jim is completely in the lead.
Yeah, for now.
Who knows, he might get sniped.
You might get sniped. We do have a lot more runners than what we're seeing right now, because this is a 18 people race right now. So you never know when someone that's not on the restream is gonna sneak one of our restreamers. No.
You never know. Jim about to get the completed Master Sword and beelining a high roll.
But about to get the sword, which leads to a big wide smile on his face, probably. Meanwhile, Randomizer and Shizuka are making their way in for the woods. Master Sword!
Oh my god, Armageddon doing Cyclos. This is actually neck and neck.
Well, not quite neck and neck, because we're
Not
still missing
quite.
that light arrow.
Oh yeah, what? Oh
But Armageddon is not gonna be far behind.
yeah. I thought Armageddon checked Angular.
We went to the Angular, but we didn't have the mirror shield yet.
Yeah.
But in fact, you can open the warp pod that way on randomized screen. That's a fun way of doing. Shizuka doing an older strat, but it still checks out.
Yeah.
Link can only remember Harma is missing one item at a time. Interesting. You're getting roasted by the chat today.
I have short-term memory loss apparently. I just self-diagnosed that.
Oh man. Maybe you're goldfish. That would be insane.
Goldfish are way smarter than people think.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I saw a goldfish play Pokemon once on Twitch. It was great. There's actually a Goldfish Plays Games channel somewhere.
I know someone has goldfish, but like spelt intricately. A runner as well, someone who runs Minish Cap Rando. Well, I used to see him run Minish Cap Rando.
And Gymnast has broken the barrier, doing what I like to call the bear skip. Because why skip the barrier when you can get every single item in the game to just break it way faster? Armageddon now back to Angular.
How to ruin Rando. Take spoiler log, allow... We need that, a tournament where it's like allowed barrier skip and spoiler log.
God. That would be dangerous.
Seeds.
That would be dangerous.
Just see the fastest restream ever.
Bear skips just definitely makes you less dizzy. And
Armageddon.
Tenjo finishing in first place with a time of
Wow,
138.54 off
GG.
of the restream. GG's to Tenjo.
That's Tenjo winning 2 qualifiers in a row, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
Yeah, Tenjo did win last week with the fastest time. So it is Tenjo winning twice in a row, GG.
But back to our runners. We have Maggie's letter in the ends of Armageddon now. And Gymnast is about to fight Phantom Ganon for the second time.
Yep, but way faster.
Yeah, it goes a little bit faster. If you don't have Forsaken Fortress in your dungeons, in one of those seeds, it's pretty much just Phantom Ganon doing a cameo appearance, you know?
This room. When I was a kid, I got stuck here. Because the game doesn't make it obvious that you're supposed to, like, swing Phantom Ganon's sword at the wall.
It really doesn't, eh? It
really
doesn't.
It's so, like, confusing.
Oh, and our first place finisher, Tanjo 3 rating with a party of 3. Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome, welcome.
Basically, the qualifiers will give you, like, a certain point amount by comparing you with the other runners. If you're first, basically, you get 1,000 points. If you get to the goal a little slower, you get less points. And then your 2 best results are going to be counted. Only the first 4 qualifier races that you do can actually count towards your total, but only the 2 best actually do. Oh, nice shot by Gymnast. Oh, that was close, that was close. And there we go, phase 1 done.
First phase is one of the harder phases for Phantom Ganon.
It's pretty much the true final boss of the game. Let's not lie. Shizuka getting the Master Sword completed. 9 arrows for Armageddon. Armageddon heading to Hyrule now. They have everything. And I think that Shizuka and Randomizer are only really looking for that final bow. But I could be wrong.
I think Shizuka isn't Shizuka might be missing a shard?
Maybe, actually, yeah. Only 2 more, so yeah, I think they're missing a shard.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Gymnast about to get... He got a crypt shot on the last phase. So basically, it means that he only needed 1 more shot.
Makes speed again and fast.
Shizuka hasn't done Elm Rock. That is true, Ziki. Thank you.
Oh, okay, good, thank you. So that means that it's basically the boss shards.
Yeah. Oh, and Gymnast stopping the big snake with that. Little power attack.
Big Snake frantic.
And there we go, that's the end for Puppet Ganon. We only need to beat the last of the PGs, as I like to call it. It's Person Ganon. It's at the top of the tower, and we need to kill it. And meanwhile, I'm again breaking the barrier. I'm just gonna do that little thing where you just climb the rope perfectly normally, like a normal person would.
Yes. Using only hands.
Yeah.
Because
only one hand, and then you levitate up it. It's great.
Because everyone knows that Link has extremely good core strength in his arms.
Yeah, it's pretty insane, honestly. It's like Ash Ketchum in the Pokemon anime that casually lifts Pokemon that are like 1,000 pounds heavy, you know? Link is like that too. Alright, I'm just trying to get the grapple skip here. Having a little bit of trouble. It's pretty hard to turn around without moving at all, so it can happen. Oh, voiding out there! Not the greatest for Jim, but we get to see that perfectly normal rope climb again.
Yay.
Remember, kids, if you just say A and E really fast in a row, you levitate. It's fine, we're close to the end. Jim, meanwhile, I'm about to fight Phantom Ganon. And by fight, I mean look at Phantom Ganon and see Phantom Ganon vanish. Meanwhile, Shizuka and Randomizer making the climb to their light arrows. And Randomizer look very happy to find them. So. The Randomizer is going to Hyrule 2 now. And Gold Quiver finishing with a time of 1:44.48. But we are in the final fight with on Jim's side, so let's just look at that fight. So they're shooting again in the back. It's now time for another phase of the fight. With Soup, it should be pretty quick. There we go. We're now at the final phase. Meanwhile, Shizuka stopping at Beatles for some shopping.
Yep.
And GG's to Gymnast.
Finishing third.
Third with a time of 1:45.43. I almost said 4. Sorry.
Close to a minute. Like,
yeah.
Basically.
Less of a minute between him and the second time place finisher. Really well done by Jim. And Armageddon getting rid of PG1 like it was nothing.
Always good to see.
Yeah. Shizuka now back to First Again Fortress for that final fight that they need to do. Zelda was never killed in that universe. Armageddon now on phase 2. Are we getting the double crip? Who knows? Meanwhile, the bear has been broken by Randomizer.
Yep.
Nope, we didn't get the crip.
And Shizuka heading for Big Bird.
Yeah, big bird. Extremely big bird.
Ah.
Jim finished first on Restream, but third overall in this 18 people race.
18 competitors. PhD.
I think we had 19 and 19 for the first two, so 18 is not a big drop. Lots of people interested in this one.
I think the first one was 18, the second one was 21 runners, though.
Oh, wow.
I know the second one was close to 20, it was stacked.
The seed was fascinating, not gonna lie. We
Yeah.
had a lot of things happen. Big Pig having the leaf and turning... for most runners, it turned Dodgy into a two-time dip. I think Shizuka went 3 times, actually.
Grapple hook being out of logic. Well, not out of logic, but neat.
When you think about it, logically, the bait bag led to both the leaf and the grapple. So
Yep.
you needed to come back out, according to the logic.
Yeah. Hello, Jim. GG.
Hello.
And
Jeez.
welcome. That went pretty well. How did you like that grapple placement?
I mean, before I went into Forbidden Woods, I knew that's where it had to be. And so I was like, well, that's going to take me a while to get, so I'm just going to hope I don't need it. But unfortunately, that was not the case.
It was not the case today. But yeah, we saw a tale of 2 different routes, just leading to pretty much both you and Armageddon were looking for the thing that the other had really had. It was kind of funny. Like Armageddon needed light arrows, you needed a sword. It was funny.
Was it the arrows on the cafe bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would guess.
And also looking for the hook shot on Cyclops, because you don't want to skip hook shots.
Yeah, not typically.
Oh, Lenemphy finishing in 4th place with a time of 1:49.16. Meanwhile, Armageddon now in the final fight. The script is being respected. I do love how this fight is literally just wrestling, you know? Just the choreography. Alright. Slash him in the back. And apparently that was not enough. Need to slash him more. Zelda's back up. Meanwhile, Randomizer finishing things off with phase 1 of Ganon. Puppet Ganon, I should say. Shizuka on the Big Bird. Is Big Bird gonna be nice?
Bird has a beard.
Yep, nice. Walla finishing in 5th place with a time of 1:50.04. And Armageddon about to flash Ganon with the sword.
Koala sniping Armageddon.
And Armageddon finishing in 6th place with a time of 1:50.19. That was really close. Good snipe from Koala.
Oh yeah, someone in chat is saying that strat to store the hints is actually impeccable. Like, it's actually really well thought of.
Yeah, that was a really... I was wondering what you were doing at first, Jim, but when I saw you were reading the hints while waiting for Mila, pretty great use of your time there.
Oh yeah, I thought up that strategy yesterday, and I was like, oh, this sounds like it would probably be a good idea. So I tried it a little, and you just barely have like enough time, at least at the pace that I read them, to read and note them all down before Mila gets there. If you get like storage first try.
Yeah, you need to be fast, but if you're fast at writing and reading, pretty good strats.
And yeah, it was actually a pretty good payoff this time because Mila had the Picto Box, so
yeah.
I was able to get the
Yeah.
Pompey and Vera shield on the first trip.
Oh, and Randomizer about to on phase 3 right now. Oh, Alex finishing in 7th place with a time of 1:51.29. And am I getting rammed by BG3?
And Shizuka heading into high roll.
Yeah. There we go. I rolled reach and BG3 killed. Yeah, we had a quite a fun seed overall. I'd say that I think it's Trez rolled that one.
Yeah, this was a Trez seed.
Trez seed, classic Trez seed right there. It needs to have a little something funky in there for it to be a Trez seed.
The first one was a Trez seed with basically Lenzo door skip being required to like get something good. I don't remember exactly what the item was.
I
And
think it
now
was
this
fire
seed,
arrows. Yeah.
and now this seed has the grapple on Bird's Peak, which is
As I like to call it, funky.
interesting. Yeah.
Funky. Funky in a good way, though, because that's a great thing about this season. Even when something funky happens like this, it's usually a subdue for most runners.
Yeah.
Pretty fast seats. Oh my god. Randomite backflipping inside of side hopping, but not falling too far down, thankfully. Spytron finishing in 8th place with a time of 1:53.17, by the way.
Everyone finishing close around each other. There's always a couple of seconds separating. But...
Yeah, we're probably gonna have more of our runners joining us for this post-race interview, but for now, we're having a lot of action because Randomite is about to finish the seed, and Shizuka is about to enter the Canvas Tower. Right, the script is being respected by Randomite. Look at that. Take the backslashing, and there we go for the final phase. Oh no! A little too far, so Ganondorf had the time to reset. Alright, are we gonna get Ganondorf in time this time? Yes, we are! And that's gonna be GG's for
Ryu
Randomite.
finishing
What?
in 9th, 1:54.34, and
oh my
Randomite
god!
finishing with 1:54.41. Oh my god, the snipe.
Yeah, that was quite the snipe right there. Send your GG's to both of these runners because that's close.
That was extremely close.
It was. I think the rule was 2 seconds or something for tie, but still really close. And Shizuka making their way up to Puppet Ganon now. Alright, kill the last Dark Nuts. Meanwhile, Armageddon actually playing the cutscene for us. Shizuka now at the start of the fight with PG. Oh, we're throwing the boomerang! That's a blast from the past right there.
Yep. No.
And Trez switching the audio. Thank you, Trez. And we're joined by Randomite. GG's Randomite.
GG.
GG. Wow.
Did you like this seed overall?
And
There's a little funkiness in it, you know?
it was a bit all over the place, like a bit of back and forth. So
It was definitely interesting.
yeah.
Most likely a Trez seed, you know? And yeah, go follow our lovely trackers, Vimilia and Colfra. I think Colfra just jumped off, so...
That leafless tower was not fun. You
Yeah.
obviously saw I was struggling with. I haven't really learned that trick just yet, like leafless floor one skip.
It's
So
an
I
interesting
figured
trick.
like vanilla might be faster than if I just keep trying this. So I just did that.
Not a bad idea, honestly, when you don't know the trick.
Yeah.
But also, fun fact about the bait bag that you guys found that led to the leaf, it also led to the grapple in Bird's Peak at the same time.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
So that big bag was so important this season.
Hmm. I actually did go out of my way. I knew Cliff Plat because of the hints was empty. I just still figured like, what if Bird's Peak is still important, which it was, and I just went to Cliff Plat knowing it was empty, but just to get that that storage.
Yeah,
I didn't want to wait for bait bag, so.
Oh,
Yeah, the thing that definitely caused that to be so late was because, like, I knew Cliff Plateau was empty, so I never considered, like, just getting storage at Cliff Plateau and taking it to Bird's Peak.
And by the way, we have a bit of a situation on Shizuka's side. Apparently, they drank all of their soup, so they got to be careful now if they want to keep that double damage.
It was interesting seeing classic Bird speak by Jim.
Oh yeah.
we had so many blasts from the past in this like
Yeah.
seed with like Tower of God. Basically, we saw every like room possible.
We saw every room in Tower of the Gods. We saw Shizuka use the boomerang on phase 1. Just blast from the past. We love it. Man, we're even seeing the credits thanks to Armageddon. Which I'm wondering where they are, but hello, if you're there somewhere. Thank you for playing the credits.
Another blast from the past, I guess.
Yeah,
See
it is
some
a blast
credits.
from the past. If we keep getting more blasts from the past, we're gonna just be like playing Zelda 1, you know? GG's to you, by the way, Armageddon. Even if you're not with us in the interview, you're there in the chat, and we love you.
GG.
So yeah, very interesting seed overall. Meanwhile, Shizuka losing a bit of health on this last boss, but as long as we're alive, even if we don't have Sue for the final fight, everything could work.
Yep.
The times are also really close together.
They are.
I was like looking at 1.5 hours. I was like intermittently checking race time to like, okay, no one's finished yet. And then
Go on.
just after Tanjo, I guess, is a sort of an outlier, maybe a bit.
Yeah,
but then it's like,
super close to that.
1 minute, 2 minutes, a couple seconds behind. It's crazy.
There's gonna be lots of points in this race.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shizuka now done with PG. Needs to climb up. Yeah. Only 1.5 art, but could pick up a fairy on the way there. Make it safer. They did equip the grapple too, so are we getting another blast from the past? I wonder.
So many vanilla strats. Amazing.
Who doesn't like a good vanilla strats once in a while, you know? This. All right, we're climbing the rope.
Longer seed. Always entertaining to watch.
Zuka is gonna do this. It's an older strat, but it checks
Oh.
out. Not quite.
I don't.
The
I don't even
strat.
know this one. That's,
An interesting
for-
take on the old strat. Yeah.
It is an interesting one because usually you just gotta grab the ledge. Weird. It's weird. But it works. As long as you get up, it works.
When you think about it, this seed had a lot set up because you get a delivery bag as the like starting item, and then most like important items are behind mail.
It's been quite the trip, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Also, for the people that aren't aware, every time you talk to Zelda, she starts setting up to shoot an arrow. So when you don't have the soup, not a bad plan to just talk to her and then make her shoot the bad guy for you. In the meantime, Symphonic Link finishing in 11th place with a time of 2 hours and 1 minute and 34 seconds. GG's to them.
GG.
And the spin didn't quite get the back there. Oh, one art left.
Out.
Zelda's back up though.
Please no death.
Just gonna talk to her.
And
Make
before
sure we don't
Zelda-
get slashed.
Yeah.
Make sure the light arrow hits. And make sure we press on
Yeah.
hay. And then we get sniped by Blanc in 12th place with a time of 2:02:20. But then Shizuka finishes with a time of 2:02:34. GG's to everyone.
GG's. That's 2 snipes in like for 2 of our like restream runners.
And you get sniped, and you get sniped, and you get sniped too. You didn't even raise this one, you get sniped too, my friend.
I know, even Montgal got sniped.
Yeah, fuck.
Amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG's to all of our runners. Probably gonna. I wonder if we're gonna get joined by Shizuka for the interview, but we had quite the seed. Definitely a Trez seed. Lots of fun to watch, less fun to play, but you guys got through it, and I'm glad you did because it was entertaining. Oh boy. But yeah, we saw quite a few things today, many different ways of approaching this seed, many different ways of doing similar tricks. It's always interesting to see different versions of the same tricks, because that's how you learn it. If you know more than one version, then when one of them stops working for you, you can just switch to the other one, you know?
I saw 4 versions of like floor 1 skip, I'm pretty sure. Everyone doing it differently.
Was interesting. My god, we're seeing the whole credits, by the way. I love it. Somewhere, Yamamoto is just happy. Koji Kondo is just happy.
Insert phone Phantom Hourglass now.
When we start playing Phantom Hourglass. All of us.
Hey, you guys didn't know this was double randomizer? Now it's time for Phantom Hourglass.
Oh yeah, it's the Wind Waker Phantom Hourglass combo miser, you know?
Yeah.
Wind Waker 2, let's go. Lyric finishing in 14th place with a time of 2:04:46. But yes, let's not call it WW2, please. It's a little different, and we are joined by Trez, actually.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah, welcome.
Too entertained.
Trez, how was your time on this seat?
My time?
I'm just kidding, Trez. I totally expected you to be Shizuka for some reason.
Sub 50, I had to spoiler log.
Sub 50, oh my god. Trez won.
Yeah, I won. 4,000 points.
Yeah, that was fun overall. Just a nice little funky seed from you, Trez, by the way. Thank you. But unless we're getting joined by Shizuka, which I don't know actually.
Nope. Shizuka said, don't want to comment that, Ruffle.
All right. So I'm just gonna start by thanking our trackers for today, Vimilia and Kolfra. I'm also gonna thank my co-commentator, Godlink, which apparently streams under Kochi6. Now I remember you. Oh god. I thought the voice was familiar.
I need to change my Twitch name to my Discord name.
We had 4 fantastic runners too, Armageddon, Shizuka, Genesis86, and Randomizer. They did a great job on this little funky seed. And I think now I'm gonna hand it off to Trez.
Thank you so much. I hope you all enjoyed Qualifier number 3. We are now up to 27 finishers in this Qualifier. I think 2 additional ones are gonna join today, so that makes us go to 29. So we're closing in on a 32. Not quite there yet, but there's another chance tomorrow for Qualifier number 4 at 9 p.m. UTC, 5 p.m. Eastern. As Mongol said already, thank you all so much for watching and for your volunteering. Also shoutouts to our participants joining for the interview, Jim, Randomite. I hope you all enjoyed it. And that's all she wrote for now. We're gonna head over to some cross keys. A Link to the Past randomizer fun. I hope you're all gonna enjoy that one. And that's it for now. Take it easy and have a good one.
Day, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.